Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about why you should be mining to Nicehash or mining with Nicehash. So if you're interested in cryptocurrency mining, whether it be CPU, GPU, ASICs, FPGA cards, building mining rigs, or just using your computer in your spare time to mine for cryptocurrency and earn Bitcoin, make sure you watch this video all the way through to learn all of the benefits of Nicehash. So before we dive into the video today, I do always like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, taking a look at what's been going on in the markets as a point of reference if you are watching this video in the future. If you're not interested in this, feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the video about Nicehash then. So overall, we have a bit of a down day, which is kind of what made me want to record this video. Because mining with Nicehash allows you to earn Bitcoin regardless of the crypto algorithm you are using. And the way they do that is by you mining and them auto-converting whatever coin that you're mining for them into Bitcoin. So essentially what that means is if your computer makes $5 per day mining any kind of coin, you're going to be getting $5 worth of Bitcoin per day through Nicehash. This is a very simplified example, but as you can see, Bitcoin being down about 3.5% here, that means the $5 will get you more Satoshis than it did yesterday when it wasn't down 3.5%. So the more coin you can mine right now through Nicehash, you'll actually get more Bitcoin when the price is low, meaning that in about 100 days when Bitcoin halves and in theory will kick off the next bull run, you're actually going to be earning more money because you are mining now during a down time. So with that being said, overall the markets are down about 3%, but we are obviously focusing on Bitcoin and Nicehash today. So let's jump into the video. So if you're not familiar with Nicehash, I kind of gave some hints as to what it does there in just the intro, but essentially what Nicehash is a service that allows you to mine cryptocurrency using just about any computer and earn Bitcoin. Now, mining Bitcoin in 2024 is much harder than it used to be if you're mining it straight up. You have to have very powerful computers called ASICs, and traditionally they are very loud. They use an incredible amount of power, and nowadays if you don't have dedicated 220 volt circuits for them, you just cannot run them. So mining Bitcoin at home for most people is no longer possible. But if you really like crypto and of course are interested in getting Bitcoin, the #1 crypto, this is a great way to mine and still be able to get Bitcoin. So essentially what this is a all-in-one program that allows you to pretty much set up your computer to mine crypto and be done with it. All you have to do is click a button once you get the program installed. So once you get your account made, the link is in the description below to Nicehash, which I do highly recommend that you at least check out. You're going to come over to the mining tab here. And there's a button up here at the top that says download miner or add ASIC. Go ahead and click on that, and you're going to be interested in most likely the first two options, the Nicehash Quick Miner or the Nicehash Miner. Now, I personally like the Nicehash Miner. It's a little bit more advanced, still very, very simple to use. Plus, it's the miner that I personally have been using for most of my time mining with Nicehash, unless mining directly through Stratum generators. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, I do also want to take a second to mention that they do have their own OS, which is a much more advanced way of going about mining. I will be doing a separate video on Nicehash OS in the future, so make sure you're subscribed for that. And then they do also allow you to connect ASIC miners if you do happen to have those. So even if you have an ASIC miner that's, say, mining Caspa or Litecoin, you can set it up and mine through Nicehash and get paid in Bitcoin. So once you get the Nicehash miner installed, essentially what it looks like is this. It is a device or a program on your computer that is separate from the browser. Now, this is a good time to mention that mining does make your computer run hotter, use more electricity, so please, please, please make sure that you know what you're doing. Your computer is properly cooled, has a power supply that's large enough to power the computer, because it will use 100% of your CPU and 100% of your GPU. If you're mining with both of them, of course, if you're mining with one or the other, it'll be 100% of that one. So make sure you have the proper cooling in place, because this can damage your computer. Now, what's really cool about this is at this point, you are pretty much done. All you have to do is hit play. And before we do that, I want to talk about what this program is going to do. Essentially, it's going to run a benchmark on a bunch of different mining algorithms. As you can see here, I have a AMD Ryzen 3900X and an RTX 2030. So essentially, Nicehash knows right now there's really only one CPU mineable algorithm that would even be worth it. So there's only one enabled, and then for GPU there's actually 7 that could be profitable. So what it does is when you first start the miner, is it's going to benchmark and figure out what mining program is the most profitable for you. As you can see, it just opened up XMR Rig, so that's Monero. It's going to run it for a little bit, test and see if it's something that is worth going after, mining. And if it finds one that's more profitable than the other, it'll just close out that first window and start with the second one. So as you can see, it's working on opening up. It looked like NB miner there. Seems to be stuck in a loop, but anyway, since I am recording a video, I do want to pause this. But as you can see here, it is already estimating about 61 cents per day in Bitcoin. So very, very cool. I'm going to go ahead and pause that, and we'll keep talking about the program here on the site. So essentially, once you get it started and running, if I had left it running, it would be showing up here. And what's cool is this allows you to manage your rigs, your computer, from the web browser. So if you're not at the same location physically as the computer that you have running, you can click Start All Rigs. You can go to Rig Manager. So just like that, as you can see, it's brought up the 2 miners because I clicked Start All Rigs. And I can do again here, Stop All Rigs. And just like that, it switches to inactive. If you're in Rig Manager, as you can see here, my worker 1, which is this desktop, status is currently stopped, but there are the 2 programs or 2 devices that I have enabled in the program. So very cool that it kind of gives this all to you in a dashboard that you can log in on your phone, tablet, wherever. Doesn't have to be on the computer that's actually mining. And of course, this does work on Windows, so you don't have to do anything special with the operating system. So this is a great way to go about mining if you have a nice computer that maybe you game on, you do video editing or work, and then it spends 12 to 14 hours off overnight, or just sitting idle. You can put it to work while you're not on the computer. So really nice, very simple, lightweight application that lets you start mining and earning Bitcoin. So super cool. Now I do want to take just a second in the download miner section here to take a look at Stratum Generator. This is a little bit more of an advanced option that if you are mining with something like HiveOS, or you want to mine with ASICs and connecting the ASIC isn't working as you expected, you can actually come here and select whatever algorithm you're mining. So for me right now, if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm mining Kapow algorithm using my GPU rigs in HiveOS. So what you would do here, select Kapow, and it generates your Stratum URL, the SSL, and the username, which is the address that you're going to use, with the password of X, of course. But essentially what you could do here is then take this over into HiveOS and build a flight sheet. So you can see that, there's Nicehash ETHhash, Nicehash Kapow. I would add in my wallet, which it's already in there, select a pool, configure in miner, and then you can select, of course, your miner as you would with Nicehash. So very, very cool that it allows you to set this up, and essentially what that's going to do then is mine Kapow, so whatever the most profitable coin is on the Kapow algorithm, and it's still going to pay you out in Bitcoin. So super, super cool that they let you add in rigs like that. Now, I do also want to mention that, that is really the majority of at-home mining. But if you don't necessarily have the computer to mine with, or you don't want to set up and use your computer to mine, they do have a hash power marketplace where you can essentially rent hash power from other people who are mining. As you can see, there's a list of different algorithms. So if we look at something like SHA-256, they have a US market and an EU market. You can take this one here. It looks like the price per day, the amount of miners, the speed, all of that. So it's pretty cool that you can go in here and start mining to whatever pool you want that allows you to then earn the crypto that you are going after. So it's kind of like a cloud mining site, but instead of Nicehash hosting it, it's actually other people out there running mining equipment, and all you have to do is hit enable buying, and you can actually sell your hashing rate on the marketplace to other buyers. So very cool that they have that as well. And they do have what's called easy mining, which is just essentially a cloud mining solution as well. So if you look at easy mining, it says join forces to increase your chance of finding a block reward, or you can go after, mining less as a pool and more, just kind of trying to do a solo mining. So there's a bunch of different packages that you can buy here with different odds of finding, potential block rewards. Now, of course, there is a little bit of chance in this, so, keep that in mind. As is with mining and finding blocks, it's not always guaranteed. So I like to mention that as well. But essentially, that is Nicehash. It's a very, very strong tool for mining, especially if you're just trying to get into mining. This really makes it as easy as possible. It takes all of the guesswork out of figuring out what algorithm works best on your computer, figuring out the most profitable algorithm, and then, keeping it running. With this nice GUI dashboard, you can, manage your rig, see what's going on, and, maybe you've been looking to get into mining but just weren't really sure where to start. This would be my #1 spot to tell anybody trying to get into crypto mining to go. You're getting paid out in Bitcoin, #1's largest cryptocurrency, and it's super easy. So again, the link is in the description below if you're interested in checking this site out, which I do highly recommend. And if you have any questions or comments, please make sure to leave a comment down below. And like I said, I will be doing another video in the future here on Nicehash OS and the benefits that that brings along with mining with more advanced rigs. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.